Nice looking player setup right here. Ariel Carmeli custom cue. Just hit our inventory here at Crossroad Cues. Good condition all the way around. Not a brand new cue, but very few signs of play. Very well kept all the way around. You can see that this particular cue, of course, is all ebony. It's got the flame veneers, one of my personal favorite combinations. So you have ebony into ebony points. And then you also have, of course, Ariel's highest form of ring work, the 24 Dot Abalone rings. He did this one a little bit different. So normally he'll set them into double silver trim on each side. This cue, I believe, was made as a custom order. You can see it's got the full-size joint there. A lot of times he'll use the smaller joint. It's got the 3/8 modified pin, of course, but it's set into double white trim on both sides. And then, of course, you have the Paua shell inlays, the multiple pieces of inlays in each point. The 24 dot rings are at all positions. And then this cue has a very big upgrade in the wrap area right here. That is a premium double E wrap. That wrap alone, depending on where you were to get it installed or who did it, you would pay nowadays like $350 on the low end, up to $400 or even $500. That's what those wraps installed have been going for. And I'll tell you something, if you get a wrap like this, you could literally use the cue the whole entire time that you're going to use the cue, and you could basically cut that wrap off and use it on your next cue. Not that you would do that, but that's how good that stuff holds up. This cue's perfectly straight, by the way. No dents, no dings. We like to say no apologies. Very, very, very clean all the way around. You guys know that we are all about full transparency here at Crossroad Cues. If I see it, I point it out. That way there's no surprises. I do not see any type of dents or dings in the butt sleeve. This one is actually signed by Ariel Carmeli, 12 of 2020. It is prepped for an extension, and here is an extra cool little bonus for whoever gets this beautiful cue. You've got the 3-piece Carmeli extensions right here, and these can actually connect together. So I know you've got the 3-inch extension here, the 8-inch, and I believe that's a 4-inch as well. But again, you can connect them together and make them bigger. Or a lot of times people nowadays, they'll actually put the 3-inch extension on the back of the cue, kind of do the Shane Van Boning, right? And you can play with the extension on the cue. I've tried that, and actually, depending on what kind of cue you're playing with, it really does add to the playability on a bigger table, of course, right? That doesn't go to say you can't do it on a bar table, but in any event, people are doing that more oftentimes than none, playing with the smaller extension on the cue. But also, if you needed to put a longer extension on the cue, again, you've got that as well too. So there you go. 2 maple shafts. These shafts are really clean, really straight, 3.1 ounce and a 3.3 ounce, both 13 millimeter. Now here's what's nice about this, before I even get into the butt sleeve, by the way. Oftentimes, if you're dealing with an all ebony Carmeli, your butt weight's going to be 15.5 plus, at least 15.3. This one is only 15.1. So the way that he constructed it, it's perfect if somebody wants like an 18 and some change cue. You got 15.1 on the butt weight and only 3.1 or 3.3 on the shafts. Of course, most of you are going to put your Revo or your white carbon or your Q-Tech or one of your favorite carbons with this. I know you are, just from the feedback that I get, and that will work out great as well. Let me give you a perspective on how much work is in this cue. There is that world famous design right there with the Paua shell and the white all the way through. We actually sold a cue like this, very similar, a little bit different ring work. Definitely didn't have that wrap right there and did not have those extensions. So there you go. Very, very clean. Again, no apologies. Definitely what we would call pre-loved condition. All ebony, flame veneer, 24 dot, double E wrap, extension kit, Ariel Carmeli, ready for action. CrossroadCues.com.